What's up, everybody? This is Victory with another Princess Connect video. Right before the weekend, Crunchyroll dropped a big news update on us with a bunch of different things in it. I'm going to cover some of the most important stuff from that update today and kind of how it relates to us free-to-play players and some of the things that you can be prioritizing as we go into this new update. So the main things we're going to talk about today are the new banner, the new event, and the new level and rank caps, as well as the main story expansion. So let's jump right into it on Crunchyroll's news site. Okay, so here on the site, you can see they have a little headline, and then they just start announcing things right off the bat. First one is double dungeon drops, starting February 16th and running through the 24th. This is a pretty simple thing. It means you want to make sure you run your dungeon every day. One trick you can also do to kind of maximize your benefits is on the 15th, if you open the dungeon, start your run, and then just don't do anything that day other than maybe the one for your daily quest, then you can get the 15th rewards on the 16th and go right back in to the dungeon on the 16th again, and then clear it twice on that day and get the double rewards twice. Okay, next up is the Arisa Banner, and Arisa is a bow wielder similar to Hatsune or Shiori. She kind of runs similar to Shiori in that she gets better in long fights, particularly because she can boost her damage after her first union break. Her union break boosts its own damage after she uses it once. It only happens one time, but it's boosted for the rest of a boss fight, for example, or the rest of a wave if you're in a wave-based level. She also has a TP boost for herself, and that TP boost is boosted. She gets more TP from it than she usually does if you use it after her first union break. So again, she gets better after her first union break, meaning she's better in longer battles because you get those benefits for a longer time. So she's quite a good clan battle character. She also has an attack that is going to do damage and decrease the action speed of the target. And in PvP, she will snipe someone who has the largest magic attack. So she's sort of a reverse Hatsune in that respect. So a pretty good character. And we'll talk a little bit about whether or not you want to pull for her at the end of this video. So stay tuned for that. Okay, next up is the Hatsune Event. Now this is a big one because this is an event that's going to be a really good thing for free-to-play players. And in this event, basically, you're going to have some one-time quests and some daily quests, like log in, do a thing, that give you rewards. Then you can get some of those rewards and complete some of those quests just by going in and doing the stages in the event. As you complete quests and do the stages, you're going to get boss tickets, which allow you to fight bosses. As you fight the bosses and do all the other stuff that we already talked about, you get victory medals, and victory medals can be used to go into a gacha and get more rewards. So doing the missions gets you rewards, doing the stages gets you rewards, doing the bosses gets you rewards, and doing the gacha gets you rewards. It all adds up to a lot of shards for Shiori and Hatsune, as well as some other nice rewards. So it's something that you can basically just focus on for the most part as a free-to-play player and get your maximum rewards from it every day, so that you get Hatsune and Shiori, who are both really nice units to have. Hatsune more so for PvP, Shiori for clan battles in particular, and is a good all-rounder in other modes as well. So really recommend to you guys that you do this event and try to get everything you can from it, especially for free-to-play players, because it's one of the areas where you can get everything that a paying player is going to get out of this event. So you definitely want to give it your all. One last thing to note about this event, you must have completed the main quest up to 212 normal. So if you have not done that yet, make sure and get it done if you can before the event starts so that you can participate in the full event. Okay, next up is double grotto drops. Now this is not coming until the 25th of February, but this is just another one of those things that it's a good thing. You're doing grotto anyway if you're doing your daily mission, so just make sure you do grotto every day while the grotto drops are doubled. Not much to say there. Okay, now this is what I feel like is probably the most, well, maybe the second most important thing after the event is the content update. So as you can see, they're increasing the level cap from 80 to 85. They're increasing the rank cap from 7 to 8. there's going to be 3 equipment slots available for rank 8 characters, and they're opening up the main quest area 9. They're also opening up some more main story, which basically just means more gems, and all of this again is happening on February 17th. So what this means, number one, is if you're not at level 80 yet, you're going to have a little bit further to go to reach your cap starting on Wednesday. It also means that characters that you have at rank 7 are no longer going to be as powerful as possible, and that their equipment refinement is something that's not going to be permanent once the rank goes up to 8. Now, this doesn't mean that you want to immediately rank up everybody to 8. And what I mean by that is right now you have 5 pieces of equipment on your rank 7 person. When rank 8 releases, you're going to be able to get that last piece of equipment on your rank 7 character. But if you take them to rank 8, you're only going to have 3 pieces of equipment that you can put on them. And so for some characters, they're still going to be better off to move up to rank 8. But not everyone is going to be that way. You may have some characters where you're better off keeping them at rank 7 and keeping all that equipment on them, because while they do gain stats just from ranking up, they lose whatever stats were on the equipment that they had on. So like, especially if you have refined equipment, you stand to lose quite a bit. So there may be some cases, and I would really judge this for yourself on a case-by-case basis of, do I really want to rank this character up or not? And in fact, for a lot of free-to-play people, especially if you've done refining on some of your characters, really don't feel like you're in a rush to rank everybody up to rank 8, because you're only going to be able to put 3 pieces of equipment on them, which means you're only going to be able to refine 3 pieces of equipment on them. I would, as quickly as possible, get everybody their last piece of rank 7 equipment, and if you are refining equipment on them, go ahead and refine that as well. Now, I myself am doing a little bit less refining now that I know rank 8 is here already. I'm refining where I need to. For example, I did a bunch of refining on my dungeon team so that I could clear a very hard dungeon, and I did some refining on my clan battle characters so that I could do more damage in clan battle. Those were worthwhile investments to me, but I wouldn't just refine equipment just because you can, other than the 1 a day for your daily quest, okay? I would go ahead and get everybody that you have at rank 7 their last piece of equipment, and then take a really hard look and do some research on, do I really want to rank this character up when they're only going to have 3 equipment slots at rank 8? Because rank 7 really is the big one, because that's where you get your EX skill, so you always want to hit rank 7, but going up to rank 8 may not necessarily be the right thing for you right away. So just think about that and focus on getting them fully equipped at rank 7 first. I think that's enough said about that. The other thing, of course, that you want to do right away is go back into main story and clear chapter 9 in the main story so that you get those gems and you have those farming areas available for the new equipment, so that you can get all your characters equipped out. Okay, so as I promised, we're going to end here with a should you pull analysis for Arisa. So we talked about Arisa a little bit before. You can see kind of what she does in the card here, and again, she's a clan battle specialist, kind of like Shiori. They both have similar mechanics of getting better in a longer fight and just doing a lot of damage over the course of a fight. For free-to-play players, I can't recommend that you pull for Arisa, and here are the reasons why. Number one, even though she is a collab character, as she is from the Shadowverse universe, she does not become a limited character. She's going to be available in the gacha, and her shards are going to be eventually farmable in hard mode. You can get them from chapters 15 and 30. In addition to that, we have this year some very important limited units coming up. Summer Carol is, of course, the first among them, and we also have the first couple rounds of Pre-Fest, or Princess Festival, where you get double drops for 3-star units. So as a free-to-play player, I want to absolutely maximize my gems. Now that I have my basic core of units of 2 stars and 1 stars that can handle most of the content for me, and a few 3 stars I picked up along the way, I want to maximize those gems, and so I don't want to pull on a banner for someone I can farm when I already have a good core of units. Now, this was different a month ago when everybody was still quite new to the game, and you kind of had to pull some to get, you know, your 2 stars and a couple of 3 stars that could carry you through 99% of the content. At this point, you know, if I'm a paying player, I would pull for Arisa because she's good. And so if I'm a paying player, I pull for people who are good, and I don't mind that I have to pay for a little bit for it. She's definitely very good. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is she's not limited and she's farmable eventually. So I'm going to be patient as a free-to-play player and wait to get the things that I can't farm or to get the double rates on the Princess Festival. So that's why I'm not going to be pulling on Arisa. But again, if you're a paying player, she's really good, pull for her. If you're a free-to-play player, I would really highly recommend that you save your gems. Don't gamble on it. Save them for when you really need them and you can spark a banner that's limited. So that wraps it up for this video. I really appreciate you guys watching. Hope this creates some value for you and helps you out as we have all these changes coming in the next couple of weeks. I wish you the best of luck in the Hatsune event. Go and get those shards and have a great day, everybody.